have this is still Stewardship on Good People's TV, and it's still your boy, Chike Brand.
I'm still Yvette Owaja.
Alright, well, we will be talking about, or we've been talking about the effects of ASU strike on the society, and we've talked about the effects of the students. Right now, we're going to be going over to our parents. Our parents are going through a lot though. It's not just the students that are testing this challenge. Our parents too are also on the receiving side.
Being affected.
Yeah, one of my friends says that in Nigeria, you need to have intelligent quotient and adversity quotient. The adversity quotient is the ability to absorb what the nation throws at you. The uncertainties of the nation. Now we're going to be looking at overall dissatisfaction of the families. Families are tired of seeing their children at home, idle, doing nothing. Children that are supposed to be in school, learning, becoming better individuals, honing their skill set and their personalities. But rather they are at home, whiling away. And then at the end of the year, just like we just talked about a couple of minutes ago, that the parents, the rent of the students is expired. Now, the parents too are the ones that are paying these bills. Most parents are the ones making these bills. Now they are still calculating. In the next 6 months now, I'm supposed to pay another rent. And so the rent is not for a new year. It's still for
the old academic session
that has not been, taken care of. Now, of course, in Nigeria, the economy of Nigeria is in a glorified state. I don't want to say the bad things, but honestly, it's in the glorified state. Let's not just go into that. I know the average parent is going out there and is not certain of making such amount of money again. And these are the bills that they ought to have taken care of in one clean swoop. Now they are doing the payment twice for one thing.
Let's just say it is actually causing sleepless nights for our parents. Yes.
Causing sleepless nights. Parents are going through a lot. And let's bring it down to the average market seller that is going through thick and thin to train their child or their children. Petty traders are not the rest of that, that want their kids to be educationally certified, Now, and they have to go through this stress to make certain payments. And at the end of the day, ASU hits them with strike, which is as a result of the inadequacy on the side of the government. Now this market woman has to go through this stress all over again.
It's too much.
It's painful. It's really painful. And our parents need to go for some kind of medical checkup. To check for their blood pressure and all the rest of that. Our parents are going through a lot though.
Thumbs up to our parents.
Parents, we love you. You're doing so much. We appreciate you. It's not easy to be a parent of a student in Nigeria. In Nigeria, it's not easy to be a parent in Nigeria. And we have to do it. Now, this overall dissatisfaction has to do with the extra cost.
Unexpected
expensive.
Because everything is just expensive. Even if, let's say that these students are too. If the landlords or the landladies of this hostel can be lenient enough to reduce the cost of the rent.
I don't think they will do that anyway. They are businessmen. That is their business. I doubt if they will ever do that. But I did hear of a landlord at some point during the previous time that they also had a protracted strike like this, but the landlord gave a year grace. If you're that landlord that considers parents and you give them such graces, God bless you. God bless you. Okay, now let's go over to the effects of ASU strike on the society. You see, if we miss it, it has a way of coming to bite us back.
Yes, sure.
It's a boomerang. We can never escape these things. You can't say it doesn't concern me. It concerns everybody. Because it's like a ripple effect. Now when you throw something into a pot of water, it tends to ripple to the other part that wasn't even an intended target. The society at large is suffering from this ASU strike menace. Now, one of them is increase in lawlessness. When these students that ought to be doing useful things with their time are doing the wrong things at the I don't think it's the right time anyway.
Okay, yes.
At the wrong time, because they ought to be in school. Let's say they are engaging in cultism. That area is in trouble.
Yes, sure. Insecurity, kidnapping, everything.
All of that.
Yeah.
Now, let's say that they are involving in internet fraud. The Nigeria lot, the face of Nigeria on the international scale is being tainted. Are you hearing me? So the society at large is going through all of this stress. Now we're going to look at the educational dilapidation. The educational system in Nigeria is a joke.
Yes.
Let me use that word. It's a joke because these things ought not to be happening.
Should I say that the country has failed woefully in our educational sector? Should I use that word?
You can use it. Whatever chick plays the guitar for you, you can use it.
They have.
Yeah, it's really insulting and embarrassing. It's not something that we should be going through at this time of our lives. And let's look at our loss of our intellectual manpower, our educational best friends. Because of these incessant strike actions, most people are now finding, they are finding solace in other educational systems, countries, going to other countries to study. And you see, when they go to these countries and study,
They find it difficult to come back.
You see, when you travel to another country to probably have any kind of surgery done, it's not the weather of that country that is doing it, it's individuals. And most of them are Nigerians. So they go there, acquire education, and remain there. And we are losing our best brains. People that are supposed to be here, making the nation better, they are there, making those nations better. And you see, we pack our money and we go there
to acquire the
same health services that we would have rendered here.
In Nigeria.
This is painful. We are losing this on a drastic scale. You see, this educational thing is hot-wired into a lot of things.
Yes.
It is hot-wired. We pack money here and go for medical checkup into other countries. And we are losing money. Money that should be invested in our health system. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Amen.
Lord have mercy.
Amen.
And these irregularities destroys the society. It makes our society look as if we do not know what we are doing. Nigeria is so blessed.
We are blessed.
I love my country, Nigeria. I love my country, Nigeria, with so much passion. That's why when I talk about things like this, I talk about it from a place of passion. This country can be better. We have all it takes.
For a better Nigeria.
We have all it takes. Everything we need is in us. We just have to be intentional about this. The government has to make bold steps, make long strides to take care of these challenges. I don't see myself living in any country of the world, let's say, as my home. No! I might want to travel to those countries, okay? Because, of course, traveling is some kind of education. But I want to be in Nigeria.
Yes.
I pray for a better Nigeria every time I pray. And I know it's a prayer of everybody. And our government needs to do so much to restore the dignity of this country. And now, that will also bring about the high rate of migration. You see, the more these people keep leaving, everybody is, I think there's a word for it now, japa. Everybody wants to japa. Now, when we keep living, one day this country might just become a bush. Which ought not to be so. We are blessed. this excessive migration is not good for the country. And you will not blame them.
I don't even blame them.
You can't blame them because everybody wants a system that functions, that works. You can't blame them, that's just the truth. But all we can just do is pray and do what we can to ensure that this country is revived. And one of these ways we can do that is by voting.
Yes.
Election is around the corner. We have to vote right, so as to ensure that education will be taken care of as much as other sectors of the economy.
Not just the educational
Not just the educational sector, because everything is, we are all interconnected. Everyone is connected to everyone, whether directly or indirectly. However, the asuu strike, I would not say is entirely bad.
There are some positive effects though.
Yes.
To the Nigerian students because it has given them opportunity to acquire skills.
Yes. Now, most of them have gone into various kinds of skills. You know, some of them into fashion. I love fashion, you know. Honestly, I gotta be honest with you. Most of them are going into fashion. Some has gone into event management. Some has even gone into the makeup, hairdressing. Even some have become business people. You know, rendering services like food delivery services and all of those. You know, pastry making. And kudos to the great Nigerian students that are taking advantage of the asuu strike to become self-made bosses and CEOs of various businesses. Thank you so much. You are helping the nation. You know, you're improving the gross domestic product of the nation. Thank you so much for turning this bad situation into something beautiful. Thank you so much for your spirit of resilience. And this is where we wrap it up for today. This is where we wrap it up for today. We would love to say more on this, but I'm pretty sure we've said a lot already. And first of all, I want to give a big shout out to all of the students that are still keeping it down, okay, and that are still holding down the fort and believing that one day is going to be better by doing useful things like the skills and becoming better on their own,
version
of themselves. I want to say kudos to that, and our parents out there, thank you so much for being our parents regardless of the nation's situation. And the society, please, the government, please help us. Help the great Nigerian students. I'm pretty sure you have something to say, please.
To our Nigerian students out there, please, I beg you, even if the country has failed you, do not fail yourself. I still remain Livet Obaja. Thank you.
My name is Chike Wright, and this is Stewardship on Good People's TV. If you're not following us on all of our social media handles, now is the right time to follow us on all of our social media handles. Please click on the notification button and turn it on so that whenever we come live, you can get to be with us. And also, if you learned anything from today's episode, or you have any contributions to make, please drop it on the comment section. Ensure to share all of our videos and stay tuned. Remember to be a good Nigerian. Nigeria is our home. We are not going anywhere. Whether you Japan or you are still a Nigerian. Thank you and God bless you.
A better Nigeria.